Hey, what is up guys, and today I've got you something really special. We have got some zombies information in Black Ops 2, but it's not just any zombies information, it is everything that we know so far. I'm going to be covering a map, a location, a possible new special weapon, as well as this revolutionary new change that they've made to zombies to make it so much better than the previous zombies. It's just going to blow your mind when I tell you. It has taken me so long to get all this information together and put it into this one video, so a quick like and a favourite would be so much appreciated. And so to start off, I think we should start off with these new changes that they have made to the zombies mode. So this is a quote from Mark Lamia, the head designer at Treyarch, and basically he's talking about zombies here. He says they want bigger maps, they want even more interesting things to do inside these levels, so we are crafting new worlds, creating new game modes and bigger worlds. He goes on to say we've actually put zombies inside of our multiplayer engine, and it's capable of doing twice as many zombies and twice as many co-op players. So now zombies mode is no longer on this single player engine that's hacked to make it into kind of a multiplayer co-op thing. It is now fully on the multiplayer engine, and now this means that it is capable of doing much more than it previously was. He also goes on to say 8-player zombies is more than just a bigger setup, it's changing the entire game. There are actually new modes. There's the classic mode that you guys are used to, but there are also going to be new modes. Twice as many co-op players introduces some interesting new gameplay modes, and perhaps you can think of some modes where there might be some fun to be had. So he's kind of left us in the dark a little bit here, because we know there are going to be double as many co-op players and double as many zombies, and this new game mode, but we don't know any of these details. Also, double as many players, surely that's going to get a bit hectic, you know, 4 people on your team, sometimes you end up stealing their kills already, so 8 people on your team, that's going to be even more hectic. So what are they going to do about this? Well, this is where Daniel Suarez saves us, and he tells us a lot more about these details. He also works for Treyarch as well, so in this interview he tells us a lot more about these new details.
Mark referenced sort of the 4v4 in terms of zombies. So what does that mean? Well, that means that my team of 4 versus your team of 4 with a horde of zombies changes the gameplay quite a bit. So all the things you know and love from zombies is going to be there. We're going to change up the game modes and give players a lot of different ways to play zombies that we think is going to be a lot.
Did you just hear that? 4v4 zombies mode. So they're going to be one team of 4 versus another team of 4 with zombies thrown in there in the middle as well. So you're going to be competing not only against the zombies, these brainless things that just come towards you, but you're also going to be playing against these things with brains called humans on the other team. That is going to be mental, and there are so many different game modes and setups that they can do with that. They've got a lot of room for creativity, and it is something we have never ever seen anything like it in a Call of Duty game before, so this is going to be something totally new. But the key thing was actually they said the old way of doing it is not going anywhere, so if you don't like these new game modes, you can always revert back to this 4-player campaign, or up the limits and make it 8-player co-op on your team playing against zombies. It's just going to be mental. So we now know that the zombies mode is going to be part of the multiplayer engine, and this means that they're going to have bigger maps. They have actually said that. They're also going to have twice as many zombies, they're going to have twice as many players, as well as the fact that now if the host leaves, then you don't just the game doesn't just end, you can actually host migrate. So now moving on to more exciting information about the info on the location, the map of the zombie setting, as well as a possible gun. So this year they have actually said that they are making this game more rounded and less more emphasis. That doesn't make sense, but less emphasis on the multiplayer mode and more emphasis on the whole game. They have actually got no co-op mode planned, so this shows that zombies is part of a possible campaign mode, a possible storyline, which would be really cool. However, now onto these maps. Now the information that we've seen so far was briefly seen in a quick trailer that Treyarch actually released. Now this first image we will see is a bit of a concept art. It's not very clear, obviously. It just shows what looks to be like a zombie. However, going on to this next image, it shows actually a diner. Now after a bit of research, it turns out that this diner is in New Jersey, of course in the east of America. Now does this picture look at all familiar? Yes, of course, this is what it looks like in real life. Now, just to back up the point that this is in New Jersey, we also see this church over there on the left of your screen right now, and this is what it looks like in real life. This is St. Peter's Church in New Jersey, so it's almost certainly New Jersey this setting is. Now, this links in almost perfectly with my next piece of information. Now, this is actually leaked, or supposedly leaked, so it's not 100% true. However, it is supposed, it is believed that Treyarch have leaked this this themselves to try and get the hype up about zombies. Now, this is actually an audio clip, so I'd like you to just take a quick listen to this.
A recent zombie outbreak has been discovered in the eastern U.S. Officials say that they have it contained, but some may wonder, are we really safe? A new self-defense weapon, simply known as the TG for short, has been mass distributed and used throughout the Northeast. Government officials have sent black operatives to handle the situation. Details June 21st.
So did you hear that? That sounds like a news reporter, and in the first sentence she actually says is a zombie outbreak is in the east of the US. Now this is of course where New Jersey is. She also goes on to say a weapon has been mass distributed to the black operatives to contain these zombies, simply known as the TG. Now the first weapon that comes to mind when you think of TG is the Thunder Gun. However, this doesn't totally make sense when she says that it's been mass produced and is used for something for self-defense. Now, something for self-defense is something that you use in extreme circumstances normally, so it's going to be something a bit smaller than that, and the Thunder Gun doesn't really fit into this category, so we have to look elsewhere. Now, the Wonder Waffle it's not called that, is it? It's the Wonder Waffle. Oh god, Wonder Waffle! Yay! Yeah, so the Wonder Waffle, actually known as the Wonder Waff, was actually also known, more informally, as the Telsa gun. Now, you don't need me to tell you that Telsa gun begins with T and G, which is also what she says. So, I'm clutching at straws here, guys, but this is all rumours, this last little bit, so nobody really knows what that TG is. That whole audio clip might not actually be true, but it is pretty likely that it could be, because it has been leaked from a reliable source. However, nobody knows at the minute, so yeah. That is all we know as of yet about the Zombies mode in Black Ops 2. Please give this video a quick like and favourite if you want to know where it is next time. You know, what better place than to have it in your favourites? So, yeah, it really helps me get it out to as many people as possible. So, leave us a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, because there are loads of Black Ops 2 videos that I've done. Please make sure you check them all out. Loads of stuff on multiplayer, other stuff about the weapons list. I've got just so much I can't even remember. So, just make sure